Welcome to that Synth Show. We're your host, Synth Samurai. I'm going to tell you today, why did I get rid of that Behringer Pro-800? You know, I was talking about it a lot. I couldn't wait to get it. And when I got it, I messed around with it. I'm going to let you know why I sent that thing straight back. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy that Synth Show. All right, welcome back. You know, it's been a little bit. I think it's been like 10 days or something. We just went and did a little camping, you know. The samurai got to get away from the electronics every once in a while, you know, detox that brain. So we went and spent some time on a remote island, kayak there. And the only way out, we got picked up by a boat. It was good. Had a fire, had some food, saw some bald eagles, some golden eagles. Anyways, it was cool. So now we're back. And, you know, if first time here, check out the channel. We got lots of videos. We got music. We got it all. We got a great community. So today I'm going to be talking about the Behringer Pro-800, why I sent that thing back, you know. I mean, there it is. It's a beautiful little thing, you know. It's compact, you know. Anybody that grabbed it, if you heard the demos, it sounds amazing. It's very, very analog. It's true to the old one. There's lots of demo videos out there with the comparisons. Starsky Car probably got the best ones that, you know, show how that thing matches up against the old one from Sequential. So for me, I got this thing. I did a demo. Go check it out. I loved it. I hooked it up to some effects pedals, got some real cool sounds out of it. I don't know if I did a track with it or not because I had a few issues that I just couldn't get past, and I'm going to share them with you now. But, you know, these are my issues. And I'm not saying it's not a bad synth because I think it's a great synth, but it just wasn't for me. So, I mean, the first issue I had, the membrane pad, you know, and I talked to, I think his name is Yuval at Sweetwater. He's my rep, and he said, you know, didn't you know it had the membrane pad? I was like, listen, brother, man, I kind of knew that it had the membrane pad because I looked at it, but I never really played with a membrane pad. And the old school, it's true to the old school, so +1 to them for matching it up as a clone. But for me, I was just, I kind of, if you watch my jams, I live jam, so I gotta be able to switch things fast, you know? Pow! I need to go to the next preset. Pow! I need to change it up. And with that membrane pad, I found I just had to push it a little too much. It almost felt like I was using something that was waterproof, that if I was out in a swimming pool and took it underwater, that membrane pad would have been perfect. But kind of felt like I was using like a cell phone from, you know, the 1980s or something. It wasn't fast enough for me. And the Synth Samurai got to be fast, you know, because we got to chop it up. So first thing was a membrane pad, didn't like it. Sometimes I would have to click it 2 or 3 times to get the preset to switch. So instantly aggravation. I didn't like that. I like smooth flow. So that was number 1. You might like the membrane pad. You might have some nostalgia, but I don't. Number 2, no built-in effects. No effects built in. Now, that's not a big thing. I got some pedals. I hooked it up to some pedals and stuff, but the way I do my thing, I kind of get in, I get everything set up, and I just kind of like to go and flow, and just whatever happens, happens. With this, I had to pick a preset. Then I got to add some effects. I'm a live jammer. I don't record music too much. I just live jam. So, you know, switch a pad. The effects are all off. I kind of like getting a package and building it in and saving a preset with the effects. So then if I want to pull it up, I can just pull it up real quick. So not a huge one, but for me, I'm more of a digital synth guy. I feel like when you get these digital synthesizers, like the new Hydra Synth Deluxe, I got the Wave State, the Mod Wave, I got the Op 6, you know. So these for me, you just got more bang for your buck and more, you know, you just got more to play with. It's more sonically available immediately. I didn't think this was. I don't have no old school analog nostalgia where I'm trying to go back to those old days, because the old days are the new days for me, because I'm kind of a synth baby in this beautiful world. So I'm into the digital. Although I like the analog, I got the mono poly right behind me. And I think that thing's amazing. That's all the analog I need. I got the Model D, I got the Neutron. So the Pro-800, it just didn't do it for me. No built-in effects. Number 3, that Predator screen, you know? I mean, a lot of people hate on the small screens, and I guess this is true to the old one. It's cool. It's Behringer's. I think it's one of the first ones they put one of these screens on in the module, so I'll give them props for that. But for me, I just don't jive with that Predator red black screen, and you know how it comes up in code sometimes, you know, like the Deluge used to be. You program it in, you gotta learn a whole new language to know what's coming up on your screen. So that's fair enough, but that's the 3 for me. The membrane pad, no effects built in, and the Predator screen. Those were no-goes for me, so I grabbed that baby, I boxed it up, sent it back to Yuval, and called him up and was like, man, this ain't for me. And he was like, what do you think about getting? I was like, I'm thinking about getting a Hydra synth, I think that's what I'm looking at. And like, go back and check the video I just did a little while ago. I got the Hydra Synth Deluxe, and to be honest, it was a little bit more than the Pro 800, but the deal I got was out of this world, so it wasn't that much more for what I got from it. And you know, anyone looking for a Pro 800, let's go over here real quick. Those babies, Sweetwater, they're in stock right now. $400, that's a deal. This little pad here, that membrane thing, get it out of the way, my son. That membrane thing, not for me. Predator screen, not for me. But the synthesizer is awesome. It's true to the original. It's definitely a proper clone, and I think it's their most selling synth to date, maybe besides the minis. So if you're looking to get one, they're in stock at Sweetwater. Head over now. I ain't sponsored by nobody but the good Lord above, baby. So that's that Synth Show. Thank you for joining me, and enjoy your weekend.